Hey everybody, General Scar here, and we are back in this Minecraft world that I've been building, and I've made quite a bit of progress since the last video. Let's see, as you can see, so I guess we'll just go over some of the new things I added. Obviously, there's a lot of rooftop stuff going on now, and quite a bit of different buildings as well. So let's start in this area here. These were some of the latest buildings to be added. There was this one here, which is, I can't really even tell apart, I'm going to be honest, some of the buildings anymore because everything's sort of like jammed together, as you can see obviously. So I might be a bit confused at which buildings I've done and which ones I haven't, so bear with me for a minute. Because like everything's mishmashed together. There's this new building here, which I added, which is nice, and it has a little park area behind it we'll get to in a second. Comes up here and you got some nice space here. We got that leading to that park we'll get to in a second as well, leading to this sort of balcony which connects to this other building that was here before, which I also added a little expansion to over there. And we'll come over here, and the balcony also obviously leads to like this tunnel thing here. There's this building here which leads down. It doesn't have any windows because it's supposed to be like a secret thing. It leads down into some tunnels, which I'll just go into spectator mode. Go down into this area, which I'm going to make into some sort of secret underground organization sort of area that I've talked about. I've actually made pathways down to it now, so it's working on that. And it also has another exit up here. So you go up these stairs, and you go through this long tunnel here, and you push this button, and you end up outside, fairly close to where the other entrance is. Kind of wish that wasn't the case. Like, this entrance used to be up here in the park, but I just put it down here. It's whatever. There's also this other building here, which I added, and it's, you know, all these buildings are still empty. I don't think there's like a single one that has anything inside of it. This one just has its stairs lead up to the balcony up here, and this balcony roof thing leads up to all the other balcony roof things that you can get. There's this park area, or soon to be park area. I'm going to add trees and stuff like I did here with a bunch of trees, which I think this turned out really great. I'm really happy with it. A lot of trees cover most of the area of the park, so even if it's raining or something, you don't have to worry about getting your head wet. And you can, you know, it looks pretty nice, I think. And you can walk under all the trees, which is always nice. Let's see, there was this building. I don't think this building was here. I cannot remember. But this building has like three levels to it. There's this bottom floor, there's this middle floor, and then there's this top floor. All with decent amount of floor space in them. And there's a shack I built. I don't know if I showed this off. Just empty shack in the middle of the thing. We come over here, there's a park, another small little park, and some grass stuff in front of this building that was there before. This building was there before as well, so let's see what else wasn't here before. This building wasn't, that's for sure. This is another sort of shop house, sort of like this one here. But this one, there's not a lot of space inside for stuff. So like with the stairs, there's like not space for room for like a shop inside the building. So I decided to have it sort of outside. So there's like this window leading outside so you can buy your wares that way. And you go upstairs, and it's an empty room. Not a lot of space up here still. Enough for like a bed and stuff, and some stuff like chests or whatever. And then stairway and door leading outside to the next lower level of this place. And I changed the roof on this as well to match the roofs and style of all the other buildings, because it could have kind of stood out, and I don't know. This one is also new. There's a sort of lower area down here for like chests and crafting areas, so you can actually have some space. Otherwise it'd be pretty cramped. Stairs leading upwards to a room with enough space for like a bed and stuff, and then leading out, this goes out onto the outer wall, And this goes up to the roof. Which, the roof stuff, I think that was all the buildings that I added. The roof stuff is like the main, biggest change of this, because it's all connected in one way or another. So you can get on the roof from the park or from one of the buildings that has roof access. I'm thinking of adding roof access down from there down to here. And they're all connected, so you know, you can go across to this place, and then you can go up here, get to those two roofs. Roofs or roofs? I don't know. And then get to this roof, and that roof, and that roof. So I'm thinking I might add things like stalls or small houses or buildings or something on top of these roofs to sort of have like, because it's just like empty right now, to just sort of have stuff on top of it, so it's not just there to be roofs, you know? So I think that would be pretty cool. I really thought there would be more to talk about. I thought I added more stuff. I guess I didn't really add too many more buildings. Just more, a lot of changes to the tops and stuff. There's also this little bridge here, which goes across from the park to this building. So I'll show a map of it really quick. This is the most recent map. I'm pretty sure I haven't changed anything. Maybe added a few plants, but whatever. So you can see it's sort of getting a little convoluted. I kind of, sort of, wish I didn't put that park there. I mean, I like it, and I don't want to get rid of it. But I kind of wish that it wasn't there, because right now this is sort of a clump of all the buildings in sort of like a L shape, sort of like a line, more or less. And I kind of, if the trees and if that park wasn't there, I could have it be more of a block and be more compact, I guess. So I think it would look a little bit better, but for the most part, it's fine for now. I have a few more plans still. I'm gonna try and do something with this market area. It seems a little bit empty and barren, and I still need to make some sort of building down here, like a dock building or a fishing shop or something. So I'm gonna do that. And then I had a plan to connect this roof down to that roof, but I don't think that'll work. It's too far down. You know, it just won't connect. And then I still need to do something with this area over here. I'm gonna add some sort of shack or hut or something here. I'm just gonna go to these maps really quick for like something like storage and furnaces and stuff for the mine entrance here. So this is the mine, so there'd be like a mining shack or hut here, and then do something up here. I don't think I really want to add more trees down there necessarily. I might though. And then something with that. And then for the most part, I think I'll be, and then add stuff on the roofs, obviously. And then for the most part, I'll be done with this, which is kind of surprising to me, because it's only been like, I don't think it's even been a month since I started working on this. Maybe it has been. It doesn't feel like it. It feels like I've done this all in like 2 weeks or something, which is kind of crazy for me, I think. But because like the other island that I made took like so long to do, like months and months of just, but that was just sort of on and off build, like one building at a time. And then there's also the thing of working on this island so much, it sort of made me forget how big the other one that I worked on was. Like this seems like it's a fairly big area. On the maps it looks like about half the size of this other island, but when I get over here, I always forget how big it is. So like, that island is probably about that much space compared to all of this space here that's on the island, even though it only looks like half on the map. So it always kind of surprises me how big it is. And then I sort of like realize, yeah, I guess 2 weeks isn't too much work. So you can see it on the overworld map here, populated with buildings and stuff, and it looks about half the size Well, I guess also because I'm not working on the entire island. I'm working on sort of like a smaller part of that island, so that makes sense actually. The entire island is about half, or at least this island is about that chunk of map, but I'm not working on that whole chunk, so I guess that makes sense. I'm not sure. I don't know. So the next plan is also I need to figure out something to do with the docks. I need to figure out how to make them work well, how to blend them into the land, make them big enough so that they're useful, and make them, you know, good. So that'll be the next thing. And then I will add a bridge connecting this to that. These two things over the water. And then I think I'll be done with this. And start working on something else. So I will continue to keep you guys updated, I guess. If anything big changes, or when I finish, I'll do a tour of the whole island. So that should be fun when that happens. So I will see you guys then.